Welcome to Confluent Health's brand new headquarters. We are beyond honored to have so many distinguished guests, Confluent Health employees, partners, and supporters in attendance this morning. Today, we are here to celebrate a success story, a company founded right here in Louisville. We are here to celebrate a city that breeds giants of healthcare. We're also here to say thank you. Thank you to our many guests who helped Confluent Health grow into what we are today and into this absolutely beautiful building. We have so many distinguished guests here with us today I would love to recognize. We have U.S. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. While I know Congressman Yarmouth was unable to attend here today, we do have District Director Dana Mayton in attendance. Thank you, Dana. Representing Governor Beshear's office, the Deputy Executive Director of Kentucky Innovation, Monique Quarterman. We have Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher. Kentucky Senate Majority Caucus Chair, Julie Rocky Adams. Excuse me. Louisville Metro Councilwoman, Marilyn Parker. Greater Louisville Inc.'s Chief of Regional Economic Growth, Ben Pratt. And of course, Confluent Health CEO and President, Dr. Larry Benz. And now, I welcome Leader McConnell to the podium.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
What a happy occasion. There's nothing that thrills me more than talented entrepreneurs who start something from the beginning. Of course, our most famous example of that we're all familiar with is David Jones and Humana, which morphed into 3 different businesses in the course. Started off as a nursing home business, then became a hospital business, then became an insurance business. And you're always lucky if you have in your community a creative entrepreneur. You all know Larry's background. Started off in the military. Got interested in this particular field, began in Elizabethtown, came to Louisville in 2014, and look at what it's become. This massive countrywide business headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky. This is exactly what we need more of. And so I just wanted to come by and add my congratulations to Larry and to all of you for being associated with a remarkable company. Congratulations to all of you.
And now, on behalf of Governor Beshear, who is unable to be here today, I invite the Executive Director, Monique Quarterman, to the podium.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to join you today and to congratulate Confluent for this wonderful economic development project. On behalf of the Beshear administration and the Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development led by Secretary Knoll, we are so excited to see projects like this come up across our region, across our state, and contribute to the jobs of the future. And healthcare includes the jobs of the future. I read recently that healthcare is a consistent and significant part of our nation's gross domestic product. So to see projects like this that are directly in that vein and supporting innovation in healthcare, we are truly excited. Again, on behalf of the state of Kentucky and the Cabinet for Economic Development, congratulations, Confluent.
Thank you, Monique, and to the Governor and the Cabinet for Economic Development and your support in this project. Now I invite our own Mayor Fisher, a great friend of Confluent Health, to the podium.
Thank you, Betsy. This is a tremendous day for our city. And it's wonderful to see a plan come together with so many talented individuals involved. So congratulations to everybody here. I'm just going to talk briefly about kind of the bigger picture of where this fits and then how entrepreneurship really makes all this happen. Because our city's economic development plan centers around 5 key economic sectors in order to build upon what our city's existing strengths are, where we think we're either the best in the world or we can be the best in the world. And the number one of those sectors is the health and aging innovation sector, because we have over 30,000 jobs in that area here in our city, and we believe that we are the best in the world when it comes to health and aging innovation. And it's not just us bragging on that, other people do as well. Forbes calls us America's aging care capital. And then we also, in addition to take care of the job each and every day, we got a tremendous innovation ecosystem on top of that includes groups like Aging 2.0, the Hive, Humana's Innovation Center, the Thrive Center, Accelerate Health, the CEO group that's working on innovation and funding new startups each and every day. So this is an area that really distinguishes us around the country. We've had a lot of success. Louisville Forward, which runs our economic development efforts, over $9 billion of investment and 36,000 new jobs just in the past 8 years in this sector. So our goal, along with the Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development, is to expand, obviously. First and foremost, we like to do that with companies that exist here, that have started here already. And then, of course, we're attracting new companies from around the country as well to locate here in our city. So you can see how this all comes together this morning, how Confluent is doing just that, bringing more high-quality jobs to Louisville and strengthening our position as that leader in the country in health and aging innovation. We're led by a great entrepreneur here. Dr. Larry Benz is a veteran. He's a great citizen. He's a friend to many, and he is a prolific entrepreneur. So Larry, I want to say thank you very much for your extraordinary leadership on so many fronts. Let's hear it for Larry Benz. So when you're around Dr. Benz, you know growth is always going to take place. So this is really an exciting announcement here today. I am sure that Larry and the team are not done. So we look forward to continued great success here and many, many more to come. So thanks, everybody. Congratulations to Dr. Benz and the entire Confluent team.
Thank you for including me in this tremendous event today. Welcome to Senate District 36, where I always have the sun shining on big, important events like this. But I guess I'm here for 2 reasons. Number one is to heap praise on Dr. Larry Benz, because his continued investment, not only in Louisville, but Senate District 36 has not gone unwelcomed, and it is fabulous that you have put this together. And so thank you very much for your leadership and your commitment to Louisville. And secondly, Confluent, woohoo! I mean, this is fabulous. You all are a leader in the healthcare delivery system, and so every time that you make somebody in Louisville well, that means that they're happy, and happy people living in Louisville is an excellent thing. So thank you for being here, and thank you for what you've done.
I just can't tell you how exciting it is to have a company such as Confluent Health in my District 18. I'm so happy that they decided to move in my district. I'm so excited to have their national headquarters here in Louisville, Kentucky. And I know that they are serving as a very valuable resource for our healthcare professionals. It's a great asset for our occupational therapists and physical therapists and all the healthcare professionals that they serve nationwide. And I can say that as a former nurse. I can say that as someone who, on a personal level, I had a ruptured disc in my back and I decided not to have surgery, but it was the physical therapist and all the healthcare professionals that helped get me through it. So congrats and welcome. You're so much appreciated.
Good morning, and congratulations, Dr. Benz and the Confluent team. 8 years, and you are already occupying an incredible expansive space, and this is the type of stories we love to tell in an economic development system that looks and thrives on regional economic growth. We are excited to not only celebrate and and tell your story across the nation, but a national company headquartered in Louisville is just an incredible investment, not only in us, but we hope to continue to leverage that investment and continue to help you grow over and over again. This is just the next phase of the next chapter of your continued incredible story. So on behalf of our 1,800 members of the business community, welcome to your new home and congratulations on this next chapter.
Confluent is proud to be contributing to economic development right here in our own backyard. Also, before we call the one and only Larry Benz to the podium, I'd like to give a special shout out to Malcolm Jolly at the Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development. A huge thank you. Finally, I am honored to introduce Confluent Health President and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Larry Benz, physical therapist, Doctor of Physical Therapy, OCS, MBA, we're not done, MAPP, and newly added FAPTA. Come on up, Dr. Benz.
Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. All those initials after my last name simply just mean insecurity. It's so humbling to be here. I don't think I've heard my name mentioned that many times since I was a little kid. And the congratulations really goes to the team, my executive team that's here. Thank you all very much, putting this whole building really together. Jody and Charlie from our board. It's awesome that you're here. All the folks in purple shirt, we'll get to you all in a minute. But I also want to thank Donna Sanders and the Supremes. I know they're here, including Elisa Barter and Betsy. Thank you so much. And Erica Mauer is here as well. Thank you all. The special guests in attendance, just really humbled by your presence. Leader Greg, we go back so many years. Julie, Marilyn Benz. Thank you. Just really, really impressed that you're able to make it out. I have to acknowledge Louisville Forward and certainly the Governor Beshear and the cabinet. You know, our first conversations, I think, were with Larry Hayes to really design and find a way to help us accelerate our growth here and to acquire our headquarters here. We're not renters, we're buyers. We've invested $10 million. We're going to add about 350 jobs. Now, we have about 6,000 employees throughout the U.S., but we're going to add another 350 here. We've got a huge announcement to make in a few weeks about some additional investments that we're making. And, you know, all here in Louisville, Kentucky, and all told about 6,000 employees. I just want to chat a little bit about my company and our company for a few minutes. Every year we have a theme in our company. One year it was getting better at getting better. The year of COVID, you know, coincidentally, and during the shutdowns, our theme that year was normalizing discomfort. This year, our theme for 2022 has been bedrock. See, bedrock is that layer of rock that's beneath the soil. And we use that as our foundation because a bedrock principle is one that forms, you know, essentially the basis for others. These are unbroken, unyielding principles that really underlie what we do. So let me give you a couple examples. One of our bedrock principles is that all healthcare is local. We're in communities all over the country. And what I like to say is if you've seen one healthcare market, you've seen one healthcare market. So you have to have very unique strategies in each one of those markets. Another bedrock theme for us, though, is what we do and how we measure our success, because we really measure our success through meaningful work that impacts lives. And every person in this building is a caregiver. Now, our PTs and our OTs, our athletic trainers, our physicians, they work and they touch our patients every day, but so do the folks in this building, because we know that it is the complete experience of your entire team working together that really forms the basis of the best clinical outcomes. In the past 24 hours, for example, 350 self-insured companies in the United States that represent the largest companies in the U.S. have entrusted us in over 1,400 sites of service where we treat their injured workers real time where they happen. In over 500 locations in 31 states, thousands of patients have been treated by physical therapy brand names that are the leaders in their communities. You know, this past week has been interesting. About 3 weeks ago, we welcomed the largest physical therapy class in the United States at Hawaii Pacific University, 110 students that will complete their doctorate in 2 years rather than 3. A couple days ago, I was in Ohio at a public institute where we did the largest program in Ohio, 100 students. 2 years, blended, flexible format. And one of the things I'm most proud of our education wing, which is called Evidence in Motion, is we have 5 times the number of underrepresented minorities in our program than any other programs in the United States, because we fundamentally understand that the key point is access of services, and unless you have a diversity, equity, inclusion that is real time happening, you have nothing. Got a train going here. And you know, the other group that I'd like to talk about a little bit is our PTPN subsidiary. That's over 700 locations of physical therapy clinics that we don't own, but somebody in this clinic is in contact with every one of them every day to supply services. If you're adding the numbers up in your head, we literally touch between 4,500 and 5,000 physical therapy clinics in the United States every day. We don't own them all, but to put that in perspective, that's about 25% of all PT clinics in the United States. Lastly is our innovation arm led by Brooks Newman here, and we're making incredible and multi-million-dollar investments in virtual reality treatments, in what we call omni-channel digital therapeutics, where a patient or anybody can access their personal physical therapist in their smartphone, and they can get real-time treatment for aches and pains and sprains and strains, what I like to call the wrinkles in the inside that you don't see. We're also making huge gains in chronic pain treatment. There's 70 million Americans with chronic pain, and they typically do not have anywhere to go. But through our innovative program called the Pain Squad, they now can access cognitive behavioral therapy, movement, virtual reality, and other things that we know curb that epidemic behind the pandemic. But lastly, our bedrock is also the state of Kentucky. We originated here, we innovate here, we hire incredibly great people here. And we definitely impact lives every day. And trust me, all over the US, they know our name brands, and they also know we are from Kentucky. They come here, they visit. We've got about 1,000 of them coming in September, where they will partake, and they will immerse themselves in a wonderful city in a wonderful state. But we have to recognize that we're blessed to be part of a healthcare cohort, as the mayor alluded to, that is attempting to secure, we're like college athletes recruiting the best healthcare companies, because we know that they can magnify the presence of all of us here, just like it happens in manufacturing and other sectors. And so we are pleased to be at the forefront to let folks know that we do business well here in Kentucky. We do healthcare very well, lifestyle, aging, and wellness. So I want to just conclude by thanking you all again. It's so good to see such great friends here and such people that have supported us for a number of years. You know, it's once said, you're an overnight sensation after 28 years. And we're a quiet company. Nobody knows the name of Confluent, but they know our brands, they know our people, and more importantly, they know our care and the impact that we make. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry. Confluent Health thanks everyone here today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for celebrating with us.